This is the figure eight hip drop combo, and everyone is going to start off on the right hip with the figure eight no matter which side of the line you're on, which half of the line you're on, and it goes like this. Figure eight right hip, 1, 2, left hip drop, 3, 4, figure eight left hip, 5, 6, right hip, drop, drop, 7, 8. And we repeat that for 4 iterations. So right hip, drop, drop, left hip, drop, drop, right hip, drop, drop, left hip, drop, drop. So now you're going to execute the same combination that you just did, the 4 figure eights with the opposite hip drops, but the first and second hip drops are going to be facing backwards. The third and the fourth hip drops will be facing back to the front. So you're going to do these little turns like you do for the Egyptian half turns. So you go facing forward, right hip figure eight, turn, drop, drop on the left. Left hip figure eight, drop, drop, right. Right figure eight, turn, drop, drop, left, and so on. Now it's time for the traveling turns with the hip drops. No matter what side of the line you're on, you are going to be turning clockwise and starting with your right foot. So you'll step right, step left, drop left hip, drop left hip. Figure eight left, drop right hip, drop right hip. At this point, everyone is facing the center line with each other. Then you repeat the turn exactly the same again. Step right, step left, drop left hip, drop left hip. Figure eight left, drop right hip, drop right hip. Step, step, drop, drop, figure eight, drop, hip. Now we're going to choo-choo travel into the center of the line with the Egyptian half step and turn. This is a piece of cake. All you got to do is remember to lead with your right foot, choo-choo through the center line past each other for 8 counts. And then when you get there, execute 2 Egyptian steps facing outward away from the center line, and then turn and do 2 more Egyptian half steps facing the center of the line. Choo, choo, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Egyptian, and turn, Egyptian, repeat. Turn, half step. Now we've got the full combo from the leader side on the left side of the combination or the formation. So the 2 people or the 3 people that are on the left half, this is your part right here. Cue. Watch the head turn. This cues the turn. Figure eight, turn, and drop. Drop, drop. Turn, drop, drop. Clockwise turn. Choo-choos. Half step and turn. Now the combination from the right side of the formation. You've got to learn both, but just remember that they always start with the right lead and the right foot, no matter what side that you're on. So that'll help. And all of the turns are clockwise. So you'll see me watching my invisible leader here. She's just cued the turn. and turn and drop. Figure 8, turn and drop. And we go. Notice I stepped with my right foot. Right, left, drop, drop. Choo-choo, right. Egyptian step. Turn. Choo-choo back. We are crossing each other at this point. Since this is such a dynamic combination, it shouldn't be done more than once or twice maximum in any given dance. Be sure to practice following from both sides before you tackle this next section, which will cover leading. You're going to make a full circle in that second half of figure 8s with hip drops to indicate that we're going to move to the center. Once you execute the end of the move with the second Egyptian half steps and the half turns, you're simply going to position yourself back around to the leader orientation and cue the moves. So you'll be cueing the moves in the last part of your Egyptian half step.